Hey guys, so you read it right, we are going to look at this brand new iPad Pro 10.5 inch model and see if it's as fast as a MacBook Pro. So when Apple announced the 10.5 inch iPad, there were definitely some heads turned to look at the huge spec bump that was put into this new device. There may not have been much, if at all anything changed on the outside, but the internals were given some seriously fast spec. Apple introduced their new A10X chipset with this iPad model, which features a 12-core GPU. Along with that, they said, why not put 4 gigs of RAM in this thing while we're at it? With that extra processing and graphics power, they laid a brand new display on this model, which features a higher brightness than previous models, a wider color gamut, and a ProMotion feature which allows your display to run at a whopping 120 Hz. If that wasn't enough, they added a new camera which can shoot at 4K at 30 FPS and shoot at 1080p with a frame rate of up to 120 FPS. So let's compare all of this to a MacBook Pro. The scores on Geekbench are thoroughly impressive with the iPad Pro. The CPU and graphics scores absolutely wipe out any other mobile devices and get dangerously close to that of a MacBook Pro in the single core category. However, when you look at the multi-core speeds, which typically kick in when you're doing editing or serious processing, that's where the iPad falls short of a MacBook Pro. What I do find interesting is, if this couldn't replace a MacBook Pro, what could it replace? My thoughts led me to Apple's lower end line of MacBooks and MacBook Airs, which are typically used for everyday use of browsing the internet, creating documents, and maybe editing photos and videos here and there. When you take a look at the price tag of this iPad Pro compared to that of some of the laptops, and then start factoring in the battery life, camera, and overall ease of carrying around this iPad, you kind of start to wonder if you even need that laptop anymore. So in conclusion, is it faster than a MacBook Pro? Realistically, no. And if you try to render in 4K, obviously that would bring this iPad to its knees, as rendering in 4K isn't even that fast on a MacBook Pro. But these specs are promising for the future, and for those of you potential MacBook buyers, this may be the cheaper and more sensible option you've been looking for. Of course, you will need to get a keyboard and some dongles, but after that, you should be all set to go. That's it for today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this iPad, and if you might consider taking it over something like a MacBook or MacBook Air. As always, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, we hope you all have an awesome day.